Hi everyone, good afternoon. And I'm very, very glad to be seeing the same faces that joined us yesterday and today and the first webinar, of course. Again, let me welcome you to today's session for the Google Certified Educator Level 1 webinar series. And for 4 p.m. this afternoon, we will be talking about Google Sites and YouTube. So, ayan. We have, again, of course, OLSHS QC teachers. We have Sir Jonas here with us, si Sister Lirio, who's very, very supportive. Sister Lirio, you would enjoy our speaker for today talaga naman. I'm sure you're very, very familiar with our speaker for today. So, just a few reminders, of course, to our participants who are watching this. Let me just remind you that this webinar is actually a free webinar series brought to you by Q Software Research in collaboration with Google for Education. And again, this webinar series would not have been possible without Google for Education and their Senior Program Manager, Ms. Eileen Apollo de Jesus, for, again, being so proactive about helping our teachers, our students, and our parents into helping them learn how to utilize Google tools. So this is also in order to support our educators from DepEd, that because we are giving away 5,000 vouchers, and that, again, please do visit this website. It's bit.ly/DepEd program to know more about the application process for the vouchers. So again, I'm just gonna flash it right here. Please don't forget to write it down or take a screenshot or a photo of this screen or pause it so that you'd be able to copy this website and, go to that website later on after the webinar and check out the process for applying for the vouchers. And aside from this, if you still have further questions about the voucher distribution, you may email icts.usd@deped.gov.ph. So again, we welcome you to the 5th lesson, second to the last of the webinar series that's brought to you again by Software Research and Google for Education. But of course, aside from this, as mentioned earlier on, the webinars are not just for our teachers, but also for our stakeholders who are our parents and our students, because Google has also provided 18 to 20 million G Suite learner accounts for them to utilize in distance learning. So again, this is very much available. Just reach out to your ICT, district ICT officers or regional ICT officers. So again, we welcome you to the 5th lesson of G Suite for Education or Google Certified Educator Level 1 webinar series. And here with me today, and the one facilitating this webinar, would be Mr. Joseph Cadelina. He is a registered nurse with a background in clinical teaching. Joseph's passion is in community building and development through education. Health and sustainable practices as well is one of his focuses. And you know what? Sir Joseph is also a Google Certified Educator, Innovator, and Trainer. So now let's all welcome Mr. Joseph Cadelina. Hi!
Hello everyone. Good afternoon. It's nice to see everyone here. Yeah, thank you so much, Camille, for that warm introduction.
I'll see you later.
All right. So, everyone, we are here on this edition of the GCE Level 1 webinar series, where we will be learning a lot about the ins and the outs of how to snag that certification. So this is our lesson 5 already, and for this afternoon we will be having sites and YouTube. So as well, as you have known before from our previous speakers, the GCE Level 1 would be your entry to become, to have that badge of proficiency in terms of learning all about the Google atmosphere. So everything Google, we have, you have known about different applications already, and we are very much in for another session of learning fun and excitement for today. So to start with, you know, let me just introduce myself. My name is Joseph, and I'm so excited to, you know, teach you some basics of our topic this afternoon. Google Sites and Google YouTube. No, so let's start with Sites. No, for Sites, it's basically part of the Google for Education core applications. No, so G Suite application is part of the core, and there are several ways of actually, accessing Google Sites. So when people are asked, mga tao, oh, Google site, actually some of the people, some of those who are not really who have not known about it, they would tell mga web feeling nila yung mga website na you go to Google and then you visit the website. But definitely, Google site is an application, and not all people knows that. No, na they can actually create their own website using their Google account for free. No, so for some people, they thought na, oh, paano ba yan? Is it do I need to have like a specific knowledge on Java programming, on things like that? No. All you need to do is a Google account and your willingness to, just experiment about things, about building a website. So, hindi na kailangan ng may degree ka on computer science or specific certifications on programming, but, just knowledge of the internet and things of drag and drop lang ang gagawin natin with Google Sites. Now, to access Google Sites, basically, you have to log into your own Google account. No? So either you use your personal Gmail or you use your DepEd accounts if you are teachers. So I believe most of our participants here are educators from the Department of Education. And of course, we have some participants as well coming from different places and different organizations. So you can use your Google account based on what organization you have. Now, when you are already logged in, so basically, most of the time, the first thing that we do when we log in is to check our email. So if you can see here, this is my email. I'm logged in already. This is one way of getting into the account, and just paano ka makapasok with your Google account and the other applications. No, so if you can see on the left side of your screen, you can see here the Google Apps. So this is actually a way to have access to our Google Sites. And if you scroll down below, makikita natin yung icon ng Google Sites. And if you want to, use this mode of access, then you just click that one, and then it will immediately lead you to the Google Sites. Another way for you to, access Google Sites is actually just opening up another tab, making sure that you're logged in, and then just typing in the Omni box. Remember, the Omni box is the box where we type in our website, our keywords, or if we want to search for something. You don't need to go to you don't need to go to google.com and then type it here. But if you have Chrome already, Google Chrome, then from the box here, the navigation bar here, you can immediately type in keywords or the websites that you have known. Now, for this part, another way of accessing Google Sites would be to type in sites.google.com. Ayan. And then it will lead you to your Google Sites. Okay. Now, so it opened to my default account, to my Gmail account. And as you can see here, in this example, I already have, several websites done. But I'm gonna change this to the account that we will be using for today. Later, I will give you, I will show you examples of the websites that I have created in the last, few years since I've been using Google. Because every time I use Google Sites for my activities, like if I have trainings, ganyan, research website ko usually ginagawa. Now, for you to be able to switch, you just click on your picture here, your account here, and then switch on to the account that you would like to use. This is also can be done in in switching between accounts for different applications. So this is another way. This is a second way of accessing our Google Sites. A third way of accessing our Google Sites would be to actually just, if you are already in your Google Drive, you can actually click create new and then click more, and then it will lead you to Google Sites. Just select the Google Sites icon from the list, from the drop down menu, and then boom, you will have now the page for your Google Sites. All right. So let me just go ahead and switch to another account. So the account that we will be using. Okay, now you have seen the three ways of how to open our Google site. So number one is Drive, number two is through our email, or number three would be through the app box, and of course through our navigation bar or the Omnibox. Okay. Now let's move on to when you have opened your sites. The first thing that you have to do is actually to really name your site. No, naming your site would make it helpful for you to look for it in the list of the sites that you have created. No? So kapag papangalanan natin ang mga bagay-bagay, madali natin silang makikita kasi in the site that you have created is actually immediately and automatically saved in your Google Drive. No? Now, if you want naman to create your to have access to your list of sites with a folder in your Google Drive, you can actually just go to your Google Drive and create it from there. No, so the one that I have actually it's here already. Nandito na, ginuguwa na ako ng folder. What you can do is just create new, click folder. Name your folder, websites, and then create. Of course, blank page yun, di ba? Or actually, andito na siya. A folder in a folder. Yun yung tawag natin, nesting within a particular folder in folder. Okay? In your Google Drive. Now, so for this folder, we want to create a Google file here. No? So what you'll do is just click new ulit and then just click sites. So from there, nandito na siya. And then it would be easier for you to look for it in your Google Drive. But if not, then you might as well just go to sites.google.com so that you will be you can see the listing of your excuse me, you can see the listing of your Google Sites as what you can see here. So this is the Google Sites landing page. So there. Okay. Now, andito lang siya sa ating website. Ayan. Now, the thing we do is, of course, again, balik tayo to the naming of our website. Now, when you want to name your website, you look at this page here, or this part here, the upper right or the upper left corner. This will now become your file name, the file name that will be seen in your Google Drive. Okay, so for example, we will have class A, or this will be the name of our this particular file. Okay, and then as you can see, automatically yung name na nilagay mo dyan, yung file name, malilipat din dito sa part na to, where you can actually change this as well. No? So pwede natin palitan. This will now become your site name. Kung sa taas file name siya, then dito ito na yung site name natin. So, for example, we will be creating a website that is a progressive website for a particular lesson, for example, or a resource website for your class, kasi most of us are teachers. No? Aside from Google Classroom as a learning management system, we can also use sites, a specific website dedicated to a particular subject, a particular lesson, or things like that. No? Or one way of using your sites would be for you to create your own portfolio, for example, or a student portfolio, for example. No? Ako, I have my own website for my professional portfolio. Parang, ano ko siya, parang online CV, ganyan. So, gumawa ako ng online CV ko using my site, and then it's live, and every time that I have a new thing happening and going on, I just input the details there. You know? So, that is, of course, we name our site, ano kaya? Classroom, social science, social studies. As for example, we dedicate this Social Studies 101. Ayan. For example, this would be the name of our website. Now, you can actually, this is going to be your title page. When you click that, this is going to be your, and then you can also change this. Depending if you want to have, when you open your site, if you want to have like an image, if pagbukas mo, that's image agad ng class or something, then you can actually do that. Or you can just type in the title here, the name of the website. Yeah. Or if not naman, you can just actually delete it, tapos you replace it with an image on the background. If you can, if you have time to create like, your own personalized image or a header, you can actually do that and just leave it, delete that and then change the image on this part. You can either upload the image or select, Siguro this time, let's just upload an image kasi I have actually downloaded some, image that I have. So here, I already downloaded the image and then I just open it using the upload button. And then immediately it will be uploaded there. So mag-adjust din siya in a while. But then you also have options to change your header type. Now, when you click the header type, you have the option of it becoming a cover. Pag sinabi natin cover, buong image makikita mo. Ayan. So, di ba, no need to type already. We remove the text kasi meron na naman sa image yung name ng subject. Now, another one is for us to create a large banner. So, slightly bigger lang or slightly smaller from the cover. And then the banner type, and of course, the title only. This is where useful yung text lang kanina. Na pag lalagay na yung text lang, walang background image. So, of course, doon tayo sa cover kasi I want it to be like pagbukas ko ng website, ito kaagad makikita ko. And of course, the image is just apt for that. So we have created our header for our website. Again, there are two options. You can change it or you can just select from the list of images or from a selection of images that you can see here. Actually, may gallery dito to have, different images of your headers. Pipili ka na lang if, you don't have time to create your own. But there's a tip, if you want to have, if you have a Canva account or if you know to use Photoshop, you can definitely use that and then fit yung size kasi may mga options about that. Usually, ganun ginagawa ko. I other applications for me to create those things. And if you have a particular image in mind that is embedded or somewhere that you can see on the internet, then you can probably just search for it, paste the URL here, or you can basically just search for it. Just type in your keyword, social studies, and then it will just go and click search, and then, using this method, you are sure that the images here are available for sharing. For example, this one. Ayan, this image, ayan, meron siyang attribution on this one. So you can do that, or if you have your albums already in your Google Photos, or if you have uploaded the image in your Google Drive, then definitely you can get it from there. Okay, so what I did is to just upload the image coming from the downloaded image from my computer. Okay, now when we name the website, we have the page already. let's all be familiarized with the other icons and the buttons found in our Google sites. No, you have here the the undo button and then the redo the last action. Of course, you know what it does, no? It undoes the last action, and of course, meron naman talaga siya nakikitang instruction kung para saan siya. Just hover your mouse over there, and then malalaman mo kung para saan yung button na yon. 'Di ba? Napaka user-friendly ni Google Sites. Now, you don't have to click change or you don't have to click save kasi just like with other applications, Google Sites automatically saves everything that you do. All right. Now, if feeling mo nang tapos ka na and everything, you can just click on the preview button. This is here. You can this is the link of your published website. Naka-gray out siya kasi hindi pa natin na-publish. Kakasimula pa lang natin. All right. And then of course, we want naman just like the same or with the other applications. Google Sites is actually also collaborative, no? So collaboration is the key for 21st century learning. No, when you collaborate, you let other people do the work. So in some cases, most teachers would want to have help from their fellow teachers having the same subject, create the same website for the class that they will be using. No, pwede naman ganun yun. We can actually do that para gumaan yung trabaho ni teacher, para naman uniform at standard yung gagawin nating website if you are using a particular website for a particular class. No? So what we do is we want to collaborate and share it with others. No? So that's what we do. Just add in, click in the plus button here with this icon, and then it will open up. Medyo naglalag ang aking internet. Just open up and then add the people that you would like to share that website with. Meaning, you want them to be your collaborators. Okay? Just, add their emails and everything. Ganun lang. Okay? So for this one, you have the editors here that they can also publish, change permission, and add new people. Okay? So when you add someone. Now, for example, I'll add ko si Teacher Dorothy. Ayan. For when I add Teacher Dorothy, I can actually have several options for her. I can have her as an editor, or I can just have her as a viewer of my website. Ayan. And then, of course, I can scribble down some message if I want, just to let her know that I'm sharing this website, this particular Google site to her. Then it will be sent to her na immediately through her email sa kanyang Google account. Okay? So that's how you share your website to other people. And then of course you also have this button, the gear button, which includes the settings. This is where you will see the navigation, the mode of navigation. If you want the navigation to be on top, yung mga pages mo nandito sa taas, or if you want them to be on the side. And then you have the color modes as well. If you want it to be transparent, black and white. These are the only options that you have. And of course, your images, for everything, for the website that you're creating, you can actually upload also your logo, ganyan. You have your icons as well, and other tools. No, you also have analytics. When your website is published, you can, learn the engagement, learn the visits, and everything about your website when you enable it and when you turn on this analytics radio button. Okay, and announcement banner would be something that you can find in the either on top of the website, or usually this is done on top, or seen on top. If you want to see it, then this will be seen across the pages that is available in your website. So paglalagyan natin, usually maglalagay lang ako ng banner kapag there are some important matters that I need to announce, for example, for the class, for example. And then of course you can change the color. Then you can, write in the message here. Then you also have option to be like a button and of course a link. And if it's a link, usually we want them to open it to another website or another tab. So i-click lang natin itong button dito. Okay? And of course, option also for its visibility in terms of being it seen in all the pages or dun lang sa homepage pag open. The rest of the pages wala na. But usually, ang default niya ay all the pages. Okay? So you have those for the settings. And then, of course, we move to another button. This is your more button. Kapag nakakita ka in the Google environment, in the Google ecosystem ng tatlong dot, usually ganito siya, nakastack na dot, there are actually a lot of things that you can do there. Now, for here, in our Google sites, click the more button to either review the version history. No? So, as I've said before, as you go through and create your site, it automatically saves. And each of those action are saved and naka-hilera with the version history. Now, kapag tapos na and everything is done and good already, then you might want to duplicate the website if, kunyari, gagamitin siya for other, other subjects or for other teachers as well. They want like this is almost like your blueprint for the other, para kopyahin na lang, and then they can have the same structure, and then you can do their own changes as well. And then of course you can report a problem and things like that. Now, publishing your website means make it available, make it seen and accessible to people that you want it to be seen with. So when you click publish, so this is going to be the name of our website. You can actually change that. So make sure that the name of your website, so it's gonna be like sites.google.com/ the name of your website. Ito yun, dito mo siya gagawin. Siguro make sure lang na the website or the website address that you're going to put here is something that is unique, something that is not common. Kasi kapag sinabi dito na this is taken already, then you have to make a unique name, a unique one for your particular website. Okay, and then of course you can change the view, or you can change who can view your website, kung sino pwedeng maka-access nito. So you can just click it here. This is the same button that we do with our sharing button. So you can click the change thing here, and you have the access permissions. Kung sino-sino ang makakakita ng website na to na ginawa mo. So for one thing, this is restricted, meaning kung sino lang ang sharean mo ng site na to, sila lang makakita. So that's the default. And then of course you can change that to everything from your department or from your organization, from the same domain, can access this website, or anyone with the link. Kung sino yung bibigyan mo, either inside your organization or outside of your organization or your domain, they can, as long as they have the link. Okay? And of course, you can also remove the link kapag ayaw mag-share ng link with them. Okay? And this is published under the Department of Education domain. Kasi the account that we have is under DepEd for this training purpose. Of course, you can change that to public, so that anyone can just, see it. Okay? So for now, let's just put anyone with the link, kasi of course we want to share to the world our you're proud to share your website. So ayan, so babalik tayo dito sa name ng ating website. So siguro let's just create Social Sockstud 101. Ayan, so pag nag-check yan, meaning pasok sa banga, meaning wala kang kapareha na wala pang gumawa ng ganyang website address. So ang magiging website address mo for this particular site would be andito sa baba. Sites.google.com/ the name of your domain / the site name that you have assigned. And of course, if you want to be exclusive talaga, then you click this one, request public search engines not to display my site. Since, gusto natin ng a little bit of privacy, ganyan. So you can do that, no? Para hindi siya masasama sa search engine ni Google. And of course, you can click publish. Of course, hindi muna natin magpa-publish kasi wala pang laman yung website natin. Alright? So, we have all the buttons. Of course, here on the side, you have the menu, the different buttons as well on creating our content. Now, when we create our content, of course, we want to have, the insert, we can insert a lot of things here. Text box, images, you can embed certain, coding. If you're familiar with coding, but very easy lang siya. Akala ko, ano itong mga code na to? Hindi ko alam kasi I don't have my, my programming background, ganyan. But with embedding, it's easy for me to embed other website, embed other, application or things like that into my created Google sites. Okay, and then of course images as well, and of course things that you have saved in your Google Drive. All right. Now, aside from that, you also have layouts. Now, what can layouts do for you? Layouts can actually just be your, a helpful way for you to just have, a placeholder for anything. You're not going to be starting from scratch. Kasi pag gusto mo ng layout na image tapos may text, or image tapos text below, ganyan. These are actually the things that you can just click, kung anong gusto mong mangyari with the page that you are creating. So we can have different layouts for each page. Okay? So yan, pipiliin natin yan mamaya-maya. Mamaya-maya pipili tayo ng layout, ganyan. And then, of course, along the way, you can also have your collapsible text, meaning usually in the website that we create, we usually have, it's very important for people to understand that in every website, it only takes a matter of seconds for people to get interested with what they can see on the website when they visit it. That's why collapsible text is very important, because kapag nakita ng isang tao na pag nag-visit sa website na puro text lahat, at alam mo yun, parang it strains the eye kasi. So sobrang, ang boring na kasi ang daming babasahin ganyan. So we might as well use a collapsible text for that, para when they click on a particular keyword or a particular header or a title of your website, of a section of your website, they can just click on that and then boom, makikita nila yung text inside it. Hindi yung pag-open pa lang nila, you can, puro text, it's so boring. That's the number one rule for creating a website. Just get their attention with images and then use collapsible text if you want to have text within your pages. Now, another thing that you can insert, because we are in the insert menu, is creating our table of contents. So, of course, this is the landing page that we have. Kung gusto mong magkaroon ng table of contents, then option mo naman siya. But usually, that works for different types of, depending on the function of the website that you are creating. But for now, I won't be using that. Baka with other website that I will be creating, or you will be creating, probably you can use a table of contents portion. So, pakita ko lang, when you click that, then immediately, ayan, makikita mo na dito yung mga headings and then the pages that you have. So, kung ayaw mo naman, check mo lang, then just click remove kung hindi mo na bet. Okay? So, ayan. Then of course, you can also insert an image carousel, meaning if you have a photo album or several images that you want to be shown in one site lang alone, then you can definitely insert this one. Remember that you have at least 2 images that is uploaded here para magkaroon ng carousel. Carousel, paikot siya. If there are several, then just click or slide lang to the next or to the before or after. May arrow naman siya usually. Okay? Another one is to insert a button. Usually buttons are useful for me when I create a website that is a resource, a progressive resource material for like a training, or for this one, a class, for a social studies class. So usually naglalagay ko ng button when I want to have like a header or a section. Lalagay ko ng button para saan siya. And then usually I link that button to another page within the website. Okay? usually ang ginagawa ko is that I use the button to click next. Ayan, para yung next button para maging progressive yung dating ng ano mo ng website mo na. Pag next, then it will go to another page. Okay? So, ginagawa ko yun usually kapag I create a training site na self-paced training website. I just put the materials, kapag pagkatapos ng nilang chapter na to, then click using the button and then it will lead to another page. Okay? And then of course you have the divider. It divides, of course, sections of your website. You also have placeholder. You can put your images. No? Magda-download ka na or maglalagay ka ng image dyan. You have your YouTube, kasi of course, within Google, you can actually insert Google your YouTube videos. No? If you have your YouTube videos, and of course, if you have calendar, you have maps. If you have created like several a map for your class, and specifically for that, no, you can actually embed that as well. And your Google Docs, slides, all the things. Lahat actually ng mga items ni Google, almost all, may insert mo here. Now, for the purposes of our training, let's just go ahead and go to our pages. Mamaya, papakita ko, isa-isa muna lang natin itong mga function. Ano? So, for the pages part, what we need to do is, this will be now the listing of the pages within your Now, as a tip, no, if you have the website in mind already, kung para saan mo siya gagamitin, might as well just create an outline of the website, the design, no, the navigation outline of your website. So how many pages, anong page ito yung mga page na makikita ko. For example, the home page, next, and then below that would be the then below that would be the another one. So kung ano yung mga hierarchy ng pages na yun. So dito pa lang, isa pa lang yung page natin. This is the home button. The home button or the home page would be the landing page. Every time that your visitor or people that you have shared your website with would go to this one, ang makikita nila ay ito, yung home. But definitely, if you have a lot of pages already, you can actually change kung ano yung gagawin, anong bet mong gagawing homepage doon. Okay? And of course, we go to themes. No? Themes. Siyempre, we have several options for our themes here. We have simple, or this one, and then, yan. Very limited siya, very lang, kasi what the whole design for this Google website is very material, no? Very simple, very not wala nang pasikot-sikot pa, very easy to the eyes. Yun yung particular concept ng material design ni Google, no? So if you select a particular theme, for example, you have also the option to select the colors, no? And of course, the font style. When you click font style here, tatlo lang yung options natin. Light, classic, and heavy. Okay? So, anong theme ba ang pipiliin natin for? Siguro, simple lang. Kasi simple lang naman ang buhay ko. So, simple lang din ang gagamitin nating theme. Okay? Ayan. So, andyan ba kayo? Nakikinig ba kayo? Yes! Alright. So, may pinili na tayong theme, simple, and ang pipili nating kulay ay ano kayong kulay? Naka-red ako, so red. Siguro, ito. I love this color. Ayan ang pipili nating theme. Okay. So you know about what to insert and pages and the things that we can do with our website. Now we go to, we already have done our header image. We also, we're familiar with it already, no? Another thing that I want to show you is, in a particular website, we also want to show you about putting up a footer, no? When you create a footer, what you'll do is, ito yung gagawin mong, ito yung makikita dito sa pinakababa ng inyong website, no? So, ayan. But before that, we can just actually go ahead and create some of the contents already for our website. All right, sige. Let's go ahead, no, and let's add content. No, so this is our social studies uh, website, meaning this will be used for, all the materials here would be used for social studies. So, if you have materials already ready in your Google Drive, you can just insert it. Now, if I want to create and use this layout, I have, maybe I can probably say much about, something about the class, or, you can welcome them. Hey class, welcome to the site. Ganun lang kasimple. Now, what are the things that you can do with the sections here? When you create the text, when you put the text, you can actually resize them according to to your liking. Yeah. And then you will be guided by the grid lines. No, nakikita mo yung grid lines dyan? Ayan, yan yung magiging guide mo on the sizing of your website, the box or the section that you have created. Okay? So, ipapantay lang natin ng konti. Ayan. There. Now, in this particular setting, in this particular layout, this is a 3-image with text layout. No? Yung pinili natin from here. So, for example, mag-i-insert ako ng image here. Just click the plus button. And then just select an image that's available for you. And of course, it will open up. And just, siguro let's use search. Image search in Google. So what we'll do is to just type for keywords, sociology, for example. So, kapag may napili ka na, then, for example, ito yung napili mo, then just click insert, click the image, and then insert. And of course, makikita na natin siya within here. Now, you can actually, crop the image. Just double-click on it para makita mo yung, pwede mo siyang i-magnify or, just smaller one. Yan, pwede mo siyang i-crop. Okay? Pwede mo siyang yung buong image lang, ganun lang, kung anong original size niya. But of course, we want to have it as the yung cropped version kasi mas fit siya dun sa header natin kanina or placeholder. Ayan. Boom. Again, very very easy kasi you just click, drag and drop. Ganun lang siya eh. If you want to drag and drop naman, you just open up your file folder from your computer and then just click and drag lang the image that you have automatically. And then of course, for example, dito kasi it could be a page for sociology, no? Yeah. And then you'll have descriptions here. You can put descriptions here. And then, of course, here, kunwari, lalagyan mo ng another subject for anthro. Grabe, highly specialized yung diba? Apology. And then, of course, ito naman, political science. Ayan. So, yeah. So, since this is our landing page, all the things that's within, social studies, pwede lang i-click kasi you can also link them to a particular page na nandito sa'yo. So what we'll do, for example, puno na yan. Ayan, hindi natin gagawin lahat kasi it will take time. But you know already how to do that, right? What we can do is we want to add another page. At least we have the landing page and of course the 3 pages here. So we go to pages, we click the plus button para gagawa tayo ng page for sociology. Wherein everything that is about sociology is found here. And then tuturo ko sa inyo paano i-link yung page na to para pumunta siya dun sa next na page. Okay? So, sociology. Ayan. Done. And of course, gagawa pa tayo ng isa pa kasi tatlo yan. Automatically nakikip. Then definitely we can change this naman later. Ano yung isa natin kanina? Antro. Then of course, last one would be our pol sci. Now, it's very important for you to understand in terms of the GCE application kasi you will be asked certain scenarios where to use Google websites or Google sites in a particular scenario. No? So as you know, sa Google Certified Educator exam, there are two parts. May theoretical, basically certain functions of the applications, ganyan, multiple choice siya. And then the other one is the practical side. Practicum talaga siya because you will be applying what you know, mga pasikot-sikot on diverse ways on how to access the sites, how to, multiple ways of presenting it and things like that, no? So these are, some tips that you can have when you take the Google Certified Educator Level 1. So sobrang dali lang, no? Remember, 3 years yung tagal ng website or ng certification natin for GCE Level 1. And you can ask QSR, qsr.com.ph for vouchers. So I believe there are 5,000 vouchers all around na binibigay ni. So palakpakan natin naman ang ating mga sponsor. Salamat po sa pagbibigay ng voucher. Sa mga maambunan ng ayuda na voucher, you will be given a link to these videos para you will be guided with your GCE Level 1 preparation. Okay, so meron na tayong 3 pages. We can now actually go to 1 and then just change the header from here, no? Palitan natin kasi ayaw naman natin magmukhang cover page lahat. So palitan natin ng header. Gawin natin itong banner lang. Ganyan. So banner lang siya. The same thing with anthropology. The next page, gagawin natin banner. Or gawin natin title for this one. Ayan, so nawala yung diba? For the other, gawin natin anong gusto niyo gawin natin? Gagawin natin siyang large banner or banner na lang ulit para pare-pareho sila. Okay. Hindi maano yung isip, di ba? Okay, so meron tayong 3 page. Now, of course, when we want to create, a subpage within a page, of course, what you can do is just create another one here. Pwedeng ganyan o kaya from this part, from the page that you have selected, you can click on the more button here on the side. Ayan, my more. So when you use this, immediately you will you can have the option to make it as your home page, or you can either duplicate the page or add a subpage. Ayan. So that is subpage ang gagawin natin. So subpage for sociology would be introduction, for example. Introduction to sociology. Immediately magiging under siya. Okay? So, ayan, nakita natin. Now, kung dito ka naman naglagay at nailista mo yan lahat dyan, you can just drag it down and have it, under sociology and makikita mo na siya under it. Okay? Since wala siyang title, siguro maglalagay ka ng, dyan. Chapter 1, ganyan. Or whatever, and then, put the content. So, usually, ang ginagawa ko para mas mabilis, if I have already a draft of my website navigation design, yun muna ang ginagawa ko dito on the pages. Saka lang ako naglalagay ng content on each individual page kung anong ilalagay ko doon. So, helpful yun for you to really plan out the content of your Google website. Lalagyan natin ng content for each of that. So, right. So, what about adding for this one? Anong sa sociology? 101 natin. So sociology subject, for example, sa introduction, we put out, you know, as a content, pwede tayo mag-insert ng another way pala of inserting content is just nakikita niyo yung page na to, and then you can just actually click on any portion of that para mag-insert ka ng text or image or upload or something from the drive, or embed something from a code, no? So either this one or the insert button here. Okay, so ang gagawin ko is that I'm gonna insert a YouTube video of a introduction to sociology. There are a lot of materials available on the web, no? On the web. But then the important thing for us as educators is to really know how to curate properly those resources. Kasi kung lagay ka lang ng ano dyan, at probably lagay ka lang hindi mo pala titingnan yung content, it might be detrimental to to the whole design process that you have, no? So I have selected this one, Crash Course of Sociology. Click it and then select, and of course it will be now your content. Ganun lang kabilis, mga misis, no? Mga misis talaga. Mga ma'am, mga sir, ganun lang kabilis ang paggawa at pag-insert ng mga video using our Google website, no? Mamaya, papakituro ko naman sa inyo yung paano gumawa ng YouTube. Kasi if you want to be a creator, so ang ilalagay nyong video dito, yung mga ginawa nyo ng YouTube video if you want to create your own channel. Okay, so Crash Course, of course, you can resize. You can resize them accordingly. Ayan, gumagalaw po siya ng kanyang sarili kasi hinayaan ko na lang siya. Ayan, very good. So, ako kasi pag naglalagay ng video, ayoko nang maliit. So, nilalakihan ko talaga siya. So, it occupies the whole page. Ayan po. Ayan na po yung ating nagawang page. Now, remember yung sinabi ko kanina sa inyo kaninang button. Yung button, for example, go to the next page. So, babalik tayo dito kasi ipapakita ko sa inyo. From the home, you can actually create yung home button, and then you have the other things here. What you can actually do is you can also put a button that you can use to link to the other page, no? So ang ilalagay ko dito next lang para progressive yung ating learning resource websites, no? So from the home page, anong next natin? So sociology, dito ko siya i-lead. Kasi ililink mo yung page na yun to this one. And then click insert. Siyempre yung next, hindi dyan, ililipat natin dito. So you can just drag it here to the other side. Ayan. Next, di ba? Okay. And then of course, usually kapag when I create this, I usually also put out a parang check-in button. Yung check-in button ko, this is going to be there. So homepage is going to be there parang attendance. So what I'll do is I just create a Google form, tapos insert ko lang doon para when they check in, when they start with their you also have a record na the student has been checking this class that I have. So what I can do is just create a button, or if you have the form already, you can actually insert the whole form there. No, you can actually insert the whole form. If you have the form created, or you can just create it from here. Ayan, meron tayong attendance. For example, select ko na siya. So, syempre, i-move natin tong next dito sa baba. So, very easy. You can just click it here below. Ayan. Syempre, ayoko naman ng medyo OC ako sa placement ng mga bagay-bagay. So, igigit na ako siya. Okay? So, attendance, ganyan, depending on what input sila dyan, then click. And then, of course, once they're done, either they click from these buttons to lead to the other, or here, no? You can also do that. Since hindi pa natin na-link to, actually pwede natin gawin yun, no? So what we'll do is just highlight and then click the link button here so that we can lead them to another page in our website. And then click apply. Okay, ayan, may link na siya. And ito naman, anthropology, of course, we highlight, we click it, we connect it to the anthropology page. Okay, and if we do the same thing with the other one. Ayan. Political science. Ayan, meron ka ng link to ano. And then we have the next button. So, you have the introduction, the landing page. Tingnan nga natin sa preview kung ano magiging itsura ng ating website. Again, when I told you na ito yung magiging landing page, ito yung unang-una makikita nila. No? So, you have here the pages, no? Tatlong page natin yan, sociology, and political science. And under it would be the subpages. Okay? And then of course, you can add more for the other subjects as well. So you can click, you can scroll down. Meron tayong shortcut to the other pages. And then you can, probably put in there, no? Now, pwede tayong pumunta na sa sociology agad. Now, in our sociology page, we have this one. Diba? So, wala pa masyado palang ating nilagay. Balik tayo. So, yun yung magiging itsura niya. Since wala pa naman ng content yung next page natin, gagawan natin. Okay? So, dito sa sociology page, under it would be your introduction and of course, your chapter 1, for example. No? So, kunyari, dito naman, lalagyan natin ng, mag-insert tayo ng presentation, for example. You have slides, for example, that you can use to for the students to browse when they're here on this particular page. No? Since wala pa tayo, then you can search for it in your Google Drive. So since blanco at wala tayong mga slides doon sa ating account, tingnan nga natin kung meron ba tayong slides dito na pwede nating magamit. Ayan, so we can actually create from here for the sake of for the sake of demonstration, gagawa lang tayo ng blank na slide. Blank na slide para makita natin paano ma-insert at anong magiging itsura ng ating website, ng ating presentation doon sa that is embedded within our Google website. Okay? Sige. So, syempre, papangalanan natin. The same thing with other sample presentation. Ayan, medyo naglalag ng aking internet kasi pahapon na siya. Baka gamit na yung bandwidth. At napakarami na gumagamit ng internet. So, medyo humihina talaga siya. At alam naman natin na may kabagalan po talaga ng internet dito sa Pilipinas. Ayan. Yun ang ipaglaban natin, no? Na magkaroon tayo ng faster internet infrastructure. Okay? Sige. Balik tayo dito sa lalagyan natin ng web slides. So, click slides. Ayan. Di ba may ginawa na akong slides kanina? Hopefully, maglo-load siya dito. Ayan, yung sample, makikita. You just click it here. Insert, ganyan. So, syempre, mas maganda yan kapag yung slides mo may laman, di ba? So, again, for the purposes of demonstration, just letting it out there, makita nila yung ganito magiging itsura niya. Okay? So, when the student is here and then somebody is visiting this page, they can just browse in the slides already. Okay? Ayan. Ano pa kaya ang pwede natin gawin with the Google, with the content that you want to have in your website? You can actually experiment with adding a lot of things here. May mga bagay-bagay na pwede natin makikita dito. Okay, so I don't think na kaya kong isa-isahin tong ilagay lahat sa ating website, but definitely you can do that. You can insert your calendar, you can insert placeholder, images, things, and make sure na everything is prepared already. Okay? Para pag na-publish mo na siya, ando na siya lahat. All right? So usually in the Google certification, Google Certified Educator exam level 1, usually there were parang nagbibigay na ako ng tip, no? But you will be asked of scenarios to create, how to best use Google Sites, ganyan. Would you use it for students portfolio, ganyan, for your classroom, for your own benefit, or things like that. It's a resource material or a resource website for your class. Okay, so I think we have parang nakain ko na yung oras, no, for the whole Google Sites palang alone. But definitely those are the basics of how to create your Google website. Now, syempre, kunyari, tapos na to lahat. Publish natin or view muna natin. Balik tayo dun sa homepage. View muna natin. Ayan. Since if you're satisfied already, ay, bet ko na yan. Bongga na yan. Pasok na sa banga, in-approve na ni supervisor, ganyan, in-approve na ni principal. Okay na pala, then, all the details are there. Then, you can, check na yan, click on everything. You can just publish it, no? You can just publish it immediately. So, pag pinublish na natin, boom, click publish, and then again you rename it whatever name that you want it to have, and click publish. Now when you edit your website, kunyari may bago kang idadagdag na material. So for example, okay, na-publish na, binigay mo na to. Okay, publish na siya. So ito na yung magiging itsura. You can actually click the publish settings here, so that you can have the changes, no? When you click that, babalik tayo dito. Okay? Then of course you have other options as well. No, you can review the changes that you have done if may mga changes kang gagawin. And of course, view the published website or unpublish it, no? Now, sabi ko nga kanina, if you want to have changes of the new website, you want to add more content, it's important that you also need to publish it again. Kasi all the changes that you have right now, like for example, na-publish na natin yan. Ang gagawin natin is, okay, may idadagdag pala ako dito sa next na page, ganyan. So, maglalagay ako ng, ano ba yung lalagay ko? Another video ulit. Kasi, alam mo, videos are actually available to, and very interactive yung mga video na available sa YouTube. And in YouTube as well, you have YouTube for Education, where videos are curated according to the grade level. Mamaya, balikan natin yun. So dito, mag-i-insert tayo ng video. From YouTube. Kasi may bagong changes nga, di ba? So, uulitin natin lahat. Hindi naman lahat. Magdadagdag ka lang. So, kunyari, antro. Ayan. Tag mo na si anthropology. Highly specialized ng ating subject. Ayan. Introduction to the anthropology. Siguro mas bet natin yung mga animated or mas maganda po. So, ikaw na mamili ha. Again, the resources are there. And the resources, you have to have time to curate them properly. Na something that fits your course and something that fits your, the tone of your class as well. Okay? So, yan. So again, ang sabi ko is when you have edits to your site, you have to publish it again. Kasi, kapag nakalimutan mo yung publish yan, feeling mo, kasi automatic naman pala siya nasa save eh. okay na yan. Pero pag tingin mo dun sa website mo, hindi pa siya magre-reflect. Okay? Hindi siya magre-reflect kasi again, you will need to publish it again para mag-reflect yung changes na yan. So, for example, okay, middle ko lang siya ng konti. Ayan. Ay, nawala. Boom. Okay. So, ayan na siya. So, I'll have to publish it again. Wait. Before I publish it again, pakita ko lang. So, nilagyan na natin yan, di ba? So, pakita ko lang yung preview para ma-demonstrate natin na pag hindi mo pinablish, wala kang laman. Okay? I mean, sa preview pala, makikita mo, but in the published website, kung sino yung mag-visit, hindi nila makikita yan. Kasi yung preview na to, ikaw lang nakakakita eh. Okay? So, syempre, nakikita mo siya. Pero kapag somebody who's visiting your site, hindi niya nakikita yan. Okay? So, dito, makikita natin yung changes. You want to review the changes and publish. Okay? Yan, may kakaroon ng side-by-side comparison of the things na yung luma at saka yung currently published. Okay? So, dito, makikita natin na sa current na nakapublish, yung makikita online ng mga tao, walang laman. But on the other side, yung draft mo, na bago mong changes is there is already something in it. So what we do is click publish lang. Alright. So ganun lang, no? Very, very easy. Again, you don't have to know certain programming languages. You don't have to just be ready with the materials kasi definitely you can do certain things and personalize your website. It might have limited options in terms of themes and other font and everything, but you definitely can customize them. Okay? Do we have any question for siguro question later na lang when we finish with with the next topic. I ate the whole hour for websites lang, but definitely type in your questions on the chat box para we can answer it later. I'll have the help of Camille to go through to sort out your questions, and then we will answer that later. Now, on this part, we will now go to another important lesson important topic that you will need to know about in terms of Google for Education, Google Certified Educator Level 1 examination. Okay? Now, kanina, salita about YouTube, ganyan, insert YouTube here and there, ganyan. So, the next topic is definitely all about YouTube because YouTube is actually asked in the exam as well. No, ako, I have taken the exam for like nakailang rin na ba ako ng exam since 2015. So nakailang ulit kasi dati siya, mga 18 months lang tinatagal ng certification. Ngayon 3 years, 'di ba? So bongga. So medyo matagal-tagal, but you have to constantly update yourself kasi just like with other Google products, lahat po ay nagkakaroon ng konti-konti mga changes every now and then. So that's one tip for me as well, no? Okay, so let's go to Google or another application, another important component of the exam, which is all about YouTube, no? So the things that you need to know about the exam in terms of the YouTube as a content or as a user of YouTube would be basically to how to activate your account, just activating your account if you already have your Google account, either from your domain, from the education site, from DepEd, or from your company, under you have the G Suite from your company, then definitely you can also have access to your Google, to your YouTube account. So there's actually a difference between your YouTube account and your YouTube channel. Iba yon. Your YouTube channel, you have to specifically create that. Kasi if you want to have a YouTube channel, that is where the time that you want to create your own videos and materials published in YouTube. Now, if you want to have a YouTube account lang siya, you just have an account, you have the Google, and then you can just basically interact with, the videos. You can like the video, like it or unlike it. Talagang i-unlike ko siya, di ba? Hello, Teacher Dorothy. Then, of course, you have to share. These are the things that you need to learn in terms of, very, very quick lang yung tutorial natin sa YouTube kasi very, small part lang siya ng exam eh. Yan, when you have, first thing is for you to access YouTube, of course. One way is, the easiest would be to go to, open a tab, and then click youtube.com. youtube.com, ganyan. Tapos, kung ano yung account that is associated with your Chrome account, yun yung mag-open. The same thing ng ginawa natin kanina, di ba? So, you can actually switch different accounts, no? So, yun, nag-open na yung account natin with the trainer account. Ito na yun siya. No? Yan. So, we only have this account, and then there are things that you can do at your homepage of your YouTube account. Ito yung mga videos, no? Now, all the videos that you can see here actually improves depending on your behavior on the use of your YouTube account. No? Kung ano yung mga sinesearch mo dyan, ano yung mga pinapanood mong videos, nakukuha yun, parang na-aggregate yun ni YouTube, and nakikita na, ito mahilig pala siya sa mga ganitong video. Magsasuggest siya ngayon ng mga videos related to that. Okay? So, related to that. So, here, iba-iba yung nakikita natin. You can also check on the trending topics, the subscriptions. This is the list of accounts that you have subscribed, no? Diba? Usong-uso, welcome back to my channel. Subscribe now on the bottom below. Mga ganun sila, diba? So, yun yung may mga YouTube channel. Sila yung mga click subscribe para you get to see their content every now and then. Now, if you are an educator and you want to create your own content, yan, sa pagtuturo mo, video mo lang yourself, you want to create tutorials, baka ikaw na maging next YouTube superstar, no? The YouTube Educator superstar. So, baka ikaw na, kikita ka pa ng pera kasi you can actually monetize that one. So, pwede kayong yumaman. Gusto nyo bang yumaman? Okay. Gawa ka rin YouTube channel and then pakita mo yung mga teaching styles mo, yung mga tinuturo mo mga students. Pwede yun, di ba? So, but of course, just for the sake of saving your video and your lessons, for students to consume later on. Kasi hindi naman, in the kind of environment that we have today, it's very important for us educators as well to, learn how to create and do content in terms of our lessons. Kasi minsan, hindi all the time nandun ka to do synchronous lectures, right? It's also good na you do your videos para what you do is, if you have free time, create your videos, and then lessons and everything. Tapos, what you do is, magpapa-asynchronous session ka na lang with the students. Just bigay mo na lang yung YouTube link, and then, okay class, ito na yung, this will be your lesson for today. O, diba? So, nagamit ko pa yung time mo for other things. So, usually, ganun ang ginagawa ko with our classes. Kasi, in the university that I'm teaching, we have allocated a number of hours for synchronous classes and for asynchronous classes kasi fully online kami. So, yun, may lecture ako na live or meron akong mga pre-created videos using either my YouTube channel or just a video lang na nakasave sa aking drive. Okay? So, ayan. So, meron kang library of your chosen content. You have the watch history as well. And then important dito yung you watch later and creating playlist. Kasi in the exam, may tanong doon na talagang sinabi ko na may tanong doon na parang you would, especially sa practicum part, na papagawa sa iyo yung playlist. The playlist is just search for the content, and when you have the video already, like for example, when you have this video, ayan, magandang dilag. Ay, mga bongga naman yung mga kanta dito. So when you have this video, ayan, i-click natin yung video ni yung live tutorial ni Teacher Dorothy. Ayan, this is from the Q Software Research official channel. You might as well want to subscribe to it, ladies and gentlemen. Ayan, and like the video. Ayan. So,
beach na beach ka na talaga, no? Gusto mo na talaga.
Salita siya bigla, di ba? Nagulat naman ako doon. Things that you need to do as part of the exam is for you to how to share a video, especially sharing it to other channels or other platforms. No? So when you share a video, you can just actually click the share button. You can either embed it to some material. You can embed it. This is where you get the code of this particular video. You can share it to Facebook, Twitter, Blogger, all of these things. And then we scroll here to the side. Ito naman yung directly you email this content, this video to your colleague, to your students, for example. May nakita kang magandang video. Ay, maganda to for my students. Okay, email mo siya agad. And then the good thing here is that you can either click, you just get the link lang, or you can start from a particular point of that video. Kahit hindi mo na siya kunat kasi yung nakita mong part, yung importante lang for you is nasa medyo bandang gitna. So, titingnan mo kung anong timestamp ang meron doon. Anong timestamp siya. Para yun na rin yung i-share sa pag-share mo siya, yun na lang yung mag-play agad automatically. Hindi na kailangan for that person to view the whole video. Okay? So, click mo yung email and immediately mag-open kasi again naka-link dito yung account mo for your Gmail. So open siya and then ayun, immediately you can just email them to your class, to your students, to your colleagues, ganyan. Okay? So again, ang nag-open is the default email that I have connected to my account. And then, ano mo na lang siya? I-ano mo na lang siya, i-send mo na lang siya. Okay? Now, another thing that you need to do in the exam is for you to create a playlist, no? Playlist for ano, siyempre subscribe muna ako sa page. Ay, meron na palang subscription. Sorry. Now, if you want to create a playlist, you can actually click this button here. No, itong plus button here. You can either watch it later or create a playlist. So if you have, like, for example, several material that you found in YouTube na, you know, useful for you, a playlist would be just like a music playlist. It's a collection of videos that you have, YouTube videos that you have, na parang pag play mo siya, automatic, sunod-sunod na siya. And this is useful for students if you have a curated content already. No? A playlist for your class ng sociology, for example. So for example, gagawa tayo ng playlist. And gagawa tayo ng social studies. Ayan. Gaya ng ginawa natin yun. And then of course, you can change the privacy of the playlist either to public, unlisted, or private. Ikaw lang makakita. But if you want to share that playlist to your students, definitely you want to have it. Anyone with the link, it's there, but they have to have the link bago nila makita. Of course, you get the link para makita nila yung playlist na yun. But public, pag sinabi mong public, makikita siya doon sa web YouTube account mo. Okay? Ayan, meron ka ng playlist. Ayan, ito. We were actually led to create a YouTube channel kasi the account that we have doesn't have a YouTube channel yet. Again, remember, specific, you have to create a YouTube channel if you want to be a content creator. Okay? Pero if you just want to be a content consumer lang, then probably hindi na importante for you to create a YouTube account or a YouTube channel.
Okay? Blur your background. Mas blur.
Nanggugulat talaga si Teacher Dorothy. So when you want to create a YouTube channel, you just actually click here on your account. Ayan, nakalagay dito sa first part, create a channel kasi just showing you, might as well na probably kasi it's also useful, no? Na we have our channels as educators para we have a collection of our curated curated videos or your own videos perhaps, no? So pag first time, you will have meron ditong tutorial na gagawin sa'yo. course, you can select your own name, or you can have a customized name. So dun tayo sa customized name, for example. Wala, nag-invalid siya. Okay, let's go back. Invalid siya because restricted siya under the DepEd account. So, may mga ganong restrictions if you want to do that. So here, balik lang tayo. Baka biglang magsalita na naman si Teacher Dorothy. Mimute ko lang siya. Ayan. But definitely, how to create a YouTube channel is just, activating it from here and then creating a channel. Again, follow the process. Get started. Siguro, we select this one kasi ito talaga yung name ng account. Ayan, okay lang naman siguro Teacher Camille, no? Na meron na tayong YouTube channel for your training account. Very good. Ayan, it will lead us to our own creator, YouTube creator site or landing page. Ayan. So, when you have your channel, very good. You can upload your picture, and then you can, have your description. It's a sort of like marketing yourself as well as educator. Now, class, I have this channel. You can link your profile here from Facebook, your Twitter, and your Instagram. And probably set up later kasi we'll not go into the details. But definitely, kapag ikaw nang gagawa nun, you'll have to go through it. Para, kompleto naman yung ating channel. Ayan. So, when you want to create a video, you can either do it live agad o kaya if you have the video already done, you can upload na immediately. So, hindi madali kasi guys yung paggawa ng YouTube channel kasi the hardest part would be creating the video and editing the video and making sure that the content is good. But if you're so passionate about the thing that you're doing with creating content for your students, then approve ako dyan, no? And I would definitely encourage you to do that kasi that would definitely differentiate you from the rest na ay si teacher ganito, may sarili siyang YouTube channel, ganyan, may sarili siyang content. Very good yung ganon, di ba? So, we want that for our educators as well. So, those are the only two things that you need to learn in terms of Google Certified Educator Level 1. But definitely, you'll have plenty of time to create your own channel, customize them, put some headers and things like that. And, curate your videos from YouTube. Okay? Your playlist, especially kasi napakadaming content na makikita natin sa YouTube. And again, as educators, it is our responsibility and accountability to curate our content to be consumed by our students. Right? So, I guess that's it for me now kasi sobra-sobra tayo sa time. Thank you so much for listening. This is the time where we entertain questions from you guys.
Yeah, thank you so much, Sir Joseph. So far, no questions actually from our participants, but I appreciate that they already get to see the how-to videos in the YouTube channel of QSR. I think they were using it already. We were chatting kanina sa comment section or sa chat box ni Sir Jonas, and he mentioned that yun nga, they were already using the how-to videos of QSR, and that's the goal, Sir Jonas, no? Really to help the teachers, and we are going to upload more videos on all the tools, no? So yun po ang goal, is really to assist the teachers for them to be able to know more about the Google tool. Sabi niya nakatulong daw sa kanya yung pag-filter ng mga email, di ba?
Very good.
So, nakakatuwa. So, again, thank you. Correct, di ba? May label agad. Hindi na nakakalito. So, if we have questions about Google Sites and YouTube, please do put them at the chat box. Feel free to just ask them. But again, of course, while we are waiting for some of these questions, syempre mag-hi lang tayo sa mga participants natin today from different provinces and divisions. We have, of course,
Yes.
our teachers from Our Lady of the Sacred Heart School, QC, with Sister Lirio. Very, very supportive.
Hi,
All of the
sister.
videos, 'di ba? All of the videos they've watched us. So thank you so much,
Mhm.
sister. We'll see you on Saturday. We also have participants from SDO Lucena. We have participants from Los Baños, from Mountain Province, Tayabas, Butuan City, and even Sorsogon. We have RG De Castro colleges. So thank you everyone for spending your afternoon with us. Um, so far, no questions, but you can still, even after the webinar, even after this live session, you can still comment at the video and we will see it and we will try to answer it as best as we can. So please feel free to just comment. And since this is a recorded video, just rewatch it. If you have questions, concerns, you can always comment it there and we will try to answer it as soon as we can. So thank you very
Thank you.
much, Sir Joseph, for joining us today.
It's my pleasure. Thank you so much for having me.
All right. So again, let me just flash some of our social media accounts so that you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, of course, so you can subscribe to our channel and learn more about G Suite tools. We have upcoming webinars and we also have the how-to videos right there. And the previous webinars also that we did back in April, you can rewatch it right there so that we can help all of you. So for our last webinar, it's going to be focusing on the registration of the vouchers. If you still want to learn more about that, you can catch us on Saturday. It's going to be on December 5. And it's at 1 p.m. So I hope you catch us all on Saturday as well. That's going to be the finale webinar of our series. So thank you so much for joining us every time we have a webinar for our regular watch or viewers. So again, thank you. We appreciate it. We hope that we've helped you and we enjoyed doing it. So again, thank you everyone for joining us. We will see you in the next webinar. See you again. Bye.